Hey everyone, Trollykins here. Today we're going to start a playthrough of the most recent addition to the Total War franchise, Total War Warhammer. This is a Total War game, so grand strategy game mixing 4X and RTS elements set in the Warhammer Fantasy universe. With 5 different factions from that world, we get to see a good mix of what the world has to offer in terms of what brings it out and makes it unique against other fantasy universes. So let's take a look at the 5 different races that we can play as. We've got the Empire, which are your basic human units. I would say the good guys, but they're not always good. Humans tend to be a little selfish. You've got Dwarves, which are in the mountain, miners, heavily armored units, your basic dwarves. Greenskins, which are orcs and goblins, although they also have trolls and giants as well, but it is a mix of orcs and goblins for the most part. You've got vampire counts, which are the undead led by vampires. So you've got zombies and skeletons and other more powerful undead as your basic infantry units, and then all your lords and really high-level units will be either stronger undead or vampires or their necromancer allies. Then you've got Warriors of Chaos. Warriors of Chaos are humans, or were humans, that worship the Chaos gods, giving them dark powers. In my first playthrough, I'm going to go ahead and choose vampire counts. I find the undead in the Warhammer universe to be very fascinating, and I hope that they add in the other undead faction, which is the Tomb Kings, because they are also very interesting, and they have a connection to the vampire counts. But for now, we'll just go ahead and play as vampire counts. So each faction has different faction mechanics, and we're going to take a look at what the vampire counts have to offer for now. So vampire counts can only capture territory belonging to other vampire counts factions or other human factions except for Norska. So the way this works is that you are the main faction for your race, but there are other AI controlled versions of you. So like the Empire you are the main Empire faction, but there are also these border princes and elector counts that are out there that you have to then bring to heel. For vampire counts, you play as the faction led by Manfred von Karstein, but there are other vampire count factions led by other necromancer lords or lower level vampire lords that you either destroy or are going to bring to heel for your empire. Raise dead. New units can be raised from dead in any province. Famous battle sites provide bonuses to the quantity and quality of options available. I saw in a video, I believe it was Lionheart X10, who had a really amazing victory in a battle with his vampire counts. He was outnumbered some massive number and he still won, and then he was able to recruit really, really powerful endgame units despite it being really early in the campaign because he won this amazing battle. So that's an interesting mechanic. Corruption. Vampiric corruption can be spread in enemy territory, leading to public order problems and even vampiric rebellions. I believe also you have a problem if you don't have full vampiric corruption in provinces you control, though I might be incorrect about that. We'll see once we get into the game. This is also an interesting mechanic if you have to break a really tough city and you don't want to sit there under siege or you aren't sure you're going to be able to break it. Just get vampiric corruption in there, maybe cause some rebellions, weaken the city a bit, go from there. So we also have the top units here, although we'll see if these actually end up being the case. I know that this unit, the Vargulf, is very powerful. It's a monster, armor-piercing, very fast regeneration. The poor leadership won't matter so much if we keep a lord by it, but it is something to consider. Terrorgeist, flying monster, again, armored, armor-piercing, anti-large, causes terror. Hex race, which cavalry, ethereal cavalry that have armor-piercing and vanguard deployment. So ethereal will be there are few ethereal units in the Vampire Count's army. They'll be able to ignore most non-magical weapons, which is very nice. And then we've got the playstyle here. So we've got, I'll just give you the rundown. Strong battle magic options, including raising of new units from the dead. Units cause fear, impacting enemy leadership. Crumbling. Instead of routing, units will suffer casualties in losing combat. Makes sense, your lower level undead are pretty brainless, so they won't break, but they will take increased casualties. Some battle casualties are automatically raised from the dead post-battle, even in defeat. That's good. Keep your armies healthy. No missile units. This is something that might turn off people from the vampire counts. They're not the dwarves. They don't sit back and pound. They go in. They get stuck in with their undead units. Even the greenskins and the warriors of chaos have better ranged options. So just something to consider. Although you do have strong magical options, you won't be able to just sit back and volley with your arrows. So let's take a look at the options for the faction leaders. Or I should say your leader. So there's only one faction leader. So the faction leader of the Vampire Counts is, as I said, is Manfred von Karstein. Manfred von Karstein, powerful melee fighter leader and wizard, has access to 2 magical lores. It's very nice, as most wizards only have access to 1 magical lore. Faction effects include campaign movement range, plus 5% on all characters, and upkeep minus 10% for Graveguard and Black Knight units. In addition to that, he also starts with, in his army, Vargulf, Felbats, and Cryptghouls. The other option for your leader is Heinrich Kemmler. He's a powerful wizard and master of lore vampires. His faction effects are minus 15% raise dead cost and upkeep minus 25% for necromancy heroes, which is nice. Gives you the option of having a bunch of other necromancers around. His additional starting units are Hex Race, Cairn Race, which are infantry versions of Hex Race, and Dire Wolves, which are undead wolves raised from the dead. I will be doing Manfred von Karstein to start. I am kind of rusty with Total War games. I haven't played one since Shogun 2, so it's been a while, and I wasn't great at that game. And so Manfred's a little tougher. Gets stuck in with his boys. Wait, are we playing Greenskins or Vampire Counts? Get stuck in there, kill some people, be a little bit more resilient. I'd be afraid if I played Heinrich Kemmler that I would get squished too easily. So we're going to start with this. I'm going to go ahead and play the introduction mission because I need to brush up a little bit, but I will skip that for you guys, and I will just see you guys in the campaign map.
Alright, so here we go in the campaign map. As you can see, we are starting right here next to Castle Drakenhof, which is the introduction mission I just played. I have Manfred von Karstein and his army over here. We've been given a few missions to start out with. Engage the enemy. Objectives. Tempelhof Brood must be crushed in battle before they are able to regain their strength. Another victory against von Kruger's armies will leave his lands ripe for the taking. Von Kruger is the person that I faced in the introduction mission. Objectives. Defeat an army belonging to the following factions in battle. Tempelhof, and then total dark magic reward plus 1,000. Dark magic is your income in this for the Vampire Counts. Normally you get gold, but the Vampire Counts don't really have use for coinage of mortals, so they just use their dark magic, which they use to raise dead. My Castle Drakenhof, as you can see, I do not fully control this province. I've got Castle Drakenhof, which is the major city, but Eschen and Waldenhof are still under the control of Tempelhof. So I will need to bring those into my empire in order to take them out. So I've got building here, we've got, okay, Drakenhof is currently a corrupted village. What do I need for that? I need 2 population surplus to upgrade that, okay? I've already got my, I've already got a barrow upgrading in this town, which will give me access to better infantry units, and my construction slots. I have another construction slot available. I think I might do a tarnished gold shaft. I feel like having better income will be good, and I have enough money, dark magic, to raise a bigger army if I feel like I need to. So I think I have the extra surplus gold, dark magic. I'm always going to call it gold to do that. So I think that I'm going to go ahead and do a tarnished gold shaft at Castle Drakenhof. It'll take 3 turns to complete. I won't be able to access the slot until level 3. So I'll need to get population surplus so I can upgrade into Shady Townships, then I can unlock that slot. Garrison details, strong garrison, yeah. Recruit Lord, recruiting, I don't need those right now. Okay, so right now I am actually researching the Lamian Book of Blood because I really want this. Serve in life or death. Fear is a great motivator. Living within the captured settlement must appease a new lord. Growth 10 plus 10 all provinces, and then income from repression buildings plus 15%. That'd be nice. And then I can also do Blood is Power, which will be nice. And Baleful Rights, which will be nice. So the thing about the Vampire Counts, which some people might not, it's not immediately obvious, is they still have the public order mechanic And that might strike as odd. That might strike some people as odd because, well, the vampires and undead, but their towns are actually populated with humans, living people. Manfred von Karstein, I believe the lore behind this is the von Karstein family is technically an Empire Elector Count family, so they're nobility, so they still have people. I might be incorrect about that, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Dark Magic Summary, we've got Income's Nice. What else do we got? Faction Summary, Legions of the Dead, Obedience to Vampires. Yeah, okay, so Public Order up to +10 based on percentage of vampiric corruption present in all provinces. So that's what I was talking about with the potential downside of not having full vampiric corruption in your provinces. You lose Public Order. All right, so let's go ahead and do our first part here and take a whack at this army, led by Dieter the Stickler of Tempelhof.
Yes, attack! Battle is upon us. Study your options carefully. The enemy are close. Blood will be spilt.
We've got Dieter the Stickler, who's a wizard. He's got mostly zombies, 1 unit of skeleton warriors, 1 unit of dire wolves, and I've got Manfred leveled up. Let's back out of this for a sec. Can I? No, I don't think I can. Oh well, I should have leveled him up. Oh wait, no, he has no skills. Okay, so I've got Manfred, I've got these. So he started with Crypt Ghouls, Vargulf, and Direbats, and then I raised some more skeleton warriors and got some zombies, which came with the army. So we're just going to go ahead and start this battle up. This should be fairly easy. We outnumber them by a lot, and we have a Vargulf, and he has mostly zombies, which should be no problem. Probably try and get my Crypt Ghouls around the side.
Your soldiers are ready to deploy for battle, my lord.
Alright, so he's over here. I'm going to go ahead and gamble because that's not a lot of power out of potential 30 Winds of Magic power. Very nice, 16. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do with that. So what is this guy? He's just hanging out over here. Alright, so we're going to go and deploy... We're going to move our deployment. Let's take these zombies. We're going to put the zombies up front. That. We're going to put our Okay, we're going to put our Vargulf here. Put Direbats over here. And let's stick our... Okay, first thing we're going to do is put Manfred right there. Then we're going to stick our Skeletal Warriors. We'll do 2 units of Skeletal Warriors here. Yeah, 2 units of Skeletal Warriors there. And then we're going to put 2 units of Skeletal Warriors. And the rest of the units of Skeletal Warriors over here. Let's do that. And then the Crypt Ghouls can hang out next to Manfred. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Alright. So, first things first, we're going to select the entire army. Them, and go ahead and start deployment. Alt. Move them up together.
Great flexibility, Commander. Scout and harass the enemy as they maneuver.
So I'll definitely be bringing in the Direbats in a off to the side here. So I'm actually going to pull the Direbats off over here. They can come in later. These guys need to be brought up a little bit. The rest of these guys can be brought here. Main battle in there. I'll send the Vargulf in first, probably behind the skeleton warriors, or probably in front of the skeleton warriors, and I'll have my, let's see, what do we got here? Where are they looking? They're coming this direction. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull our dire bats. That's fine. Dire bats fine. Spirit Leech. So I'll be Spirit Leeching the enemy commander. There. Let's get Spirit Leech down on him. Go, Manfred, go. Here they come. Let's pull these guys back. Let's send the Crypt Ghouls around to the side. Alright, so let's get in there, boys. Alright, let's just go ahead and get stuck in. Alright, let's send the dire bats off to harass skeletal warriors. These guys can side charge them. Looks like everything is going according to plan.
Empower me.
Go after Dieter, Manfred, let's leech him again. Go after Dieter. Dire bats are taking some damage. Let's pull them out. Oh, sweet. Okay, enemy lord is dead, so that means they should start crumbling now. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they all crumbled. Nice. Awesome. Iron, hard, and angry. Nice. Decisive victory. Lost 41. Let's see. Crypt Ghouls, 57. Nice. Crypt Ghouls did a lot of damage there. And that Vargolf dire bat combo is good.
But what about the fate of those captured in battle?
Return captives. Casualty replenishment rate minus 5%, but I don't really need that. Murder captives, feed them direwolves, leadership plus 4. And dominate captives. Units replenished by 10%. I didn't actually take much damage, so I think that I will go ahead and return the captives for more money.
Follow me.
Oh, mission successful.
Those that serve your cause gain experience over time, my lord. Be sure to guide their development to your advantage.
Manfred von Karstein reached a level, so let's go ahead and level him up.
Is vulnerable to attack.
Okay, yes.
Seize it from the enemy.
Capture and occupy the
Open
following
a new
set of
front
mission.
to the north.
Wonderful. Let's Manfred. So, we've got 3 different options here. Well, 5 different options. This is a really strong ability, I think. Pretty sure this is a pretty strong ability. Raise dead. That lets me raise a unit of zombies during the battle. But the hunger is good too, and this will let me get more melee power. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Invocation of Nehek, Raise Dead, and then do the Hunger. let's do that. Let's raise dead. What do we got? We've got zombies, we've got skeletal spearmen, we've got skeletal warriors. What is... if I'm going towards Templehof, am I going towards that?
I'll have your soul.
Castle Templehof is not that well defended. Maybe I should try and take Castle Templehof.
This night.
I think that I should try and take Castle Templehof, but not this turn. I think that I'm going to go ahead and raise dead here. I don't really like zombies. Zombies are a little bit too expendable. So I think that I'm going to go ahead and take a couple of units of... I'm going to go ahead and raise what I can of the skeletal units, and then I'm going to go ahead and recruit... well, we don't have many good options here. Until my barrow is completed. They'll let me get Grave Guard. Well, no, I need Ancient Armory. Just don't have that good of an option. Okay, I think I should just go. I think I'm just gonna go right into Eschen. Go there. See if I can raise any dead over here. No, just zombies.
Your army has marched all it can, my lord.
That's fine. Alright, we'll end turn. They'll retreat to Castle Templehof. I'll go for Eschen and Waldendorf. Oh, where is he going? He's going over to Waldenhof. Waldenhof.
Assistance is available should you need it, my lord.
Yes.
Your kind are a nightmare made flesh, sire. Yoke the power of the dead and you shall be.
Wonderbar.
Impress me.
Think I just go ahead and attack Eschen.
Obliterate.
The city has been reached, and your warriors are prepared for battle, mighty lord. Study your options, nevertheless. Encircling the enemy and starving them out may be the wisest course of action.
I've got really high chance here. I'm just going to auto-resolve this. Decisive victory. Nice. Only lost 175. That's good. Arcane item. Staff of Domination.
At last, the defenses have fallen, my lord. The fate of those that remain is yours to determine.
We're going to go ahead and occupy. I don't really see a reason to loot and occupy, especially because the conquest penalty and province instability penalties. So we're just gonna go ahead and occupy that.
This better be halted.
Staff of Domination, bound spell, plus 34 melee attack. Wonderful.
The taint of undeath is spread by your
Occupy,
conquests,
loot,
mighty
raise,
lord.
or sack 2 different
Your
settlements.
realm grows.
So I think that the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go
Reports
towards
are coming in of a living expeditionary force close to your territory, my lord.
Waldenhof.
Such a threat cannot be tolerated. Show them that you are master of these lands.
Okay,
once
it
again.
looks like this is a... yeah, okay, so this is a quest item. Or quest issued. So we've got Win the Battle of Helfen, and I get a Necromancer Castle Drakenhof and the Gold Sigil Sword. That's right there. Do I want to do that right this second? I don't think I do. I need to get a 20 stack on this though. I need to max out my army. Okay, what does Eschen have here? Eschen's got a cemetery. But I've already got a barrow here, so I don't really feel the need to have a cemetery. Sinister Copse, which would let me have direwolves and fellbacks. Charnel Pit would be plus 20 growth. Tangled Vine Patch. Oh, I can't actually. Okay. That leads me to Vargeist, Vargolf, and Terrorgeists. I think I'm going to... I'm going to demolish the cemetery and build a Sinister Copse. And while I'm here, I'm going to upgrade to a Corrupted Village. That's good.
I hunt.
Okay, those guys are regenerating. Raise dead. Skeletal Spearman, that's great.
So be it.
Recruit 3 more units of Skeletal Spearman, that's good. One more turn for Lemmian Book of Blood. Manfred, there you are. Okay, so he leveled up. So let's go ahead and get Raised Dead. That's good. So he's got Staff of Domination. That's good. Alright, let's end the turn. What is that?
Your grip on Drakenhof is not yet secure, Dark Lord. Pacify those that stir against your rule before they take arms and rise up.
Maintain at least 10 public order in Eastern Slovenia. What am I at now? It's going up by 14 every turn. Okay, I'm not overly concerned about that. Okay, they are fighting each other.
Never.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do Servant Land for Death as our next technology. Castle Drakenhall. Okay, so Eshin can now build stuff. We're gonna go ahead and do Sinister Copse there. That'll give us access to some nice units. Castle Drakenhof. What's your garrison? Oh, you have a good garrison. Okay, I'm not overly concerned about these guys attacking.
I refuse.
I should be just fine. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to... Am I going to take Waldenhof, or am I just going to go into this battle here? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a full stack of 20 here. And then I'm going to go and do this quest battle. I think that's my best option. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and get 3 more units of Skeletal Spearmen. Next turn we go and do Battle of Helfen. Yeah.
My lord, a rival power desires a change.
Well, that might not actually be a bad idea, a non-aggression pact, because I still need to deal with Waldenhof, the story mission over here, and Templehof. And he would act as a barrier between me and the rest of these guys. And they're paying me for it. So I think that I'm going to go ahead and accept that. Wonderful. So I don't have to deal with them attacking me. So
Greenskins, a barbarous race of savage killers. They think of nothing except violence. Keep your weapons close at hand in any dealings with...
Well, fortunately, I do not believe I'll have to deal with them. And if they come and attack Castle Drakenhof, they won't get very far. That updated. Tarnish Gold Mine. No, that's a little bit too much. Okay, so let's go ahead and move out and take the Battle of Helfen. Okay, So what do they got here? Hans helmet, armored and shielded, couple of swordsmen, halberdiers, two spearmen, handgunners, crossbowmen, Reichsguard. Okay, I gotta watch out for this Reichsguard. Reichsguard are very powerful. Should be okay then. Let's just go ahead and fight this battle. Helfen, a place Manfred is not fond of for historical reasons, but these mortals pose no such threat. They are few in number, and while they have a strong position between two rocks, they can be flanked easily enough. It will not take long for us to defeat them.
Arise, grave-bound. I command thee to attend. Franz, the son of whores and tumorous burgomeisters, thinks the crown is his. But the house of the Reichland electors is tainted. As the last great Count of Stirland, mine claim is the truest. I should be Emperor. I will be Emperor. Bring thy swords. Go, mine minions. Reap death. Dance a dance macabre.
Yeah, so Manfred thinks that he has a claim to the throne, which, I mean, as the last Count of Stirland, I guess he kind of does. What is that? That dead you can raise? Interesting. Oh no, that's terrain. Okay. All right, so let's get my skeletal spearmen in front here. Let's go ahead and move my crypt ghouls back and my warriors back. Just move everybody back for now. I think that I want my skeletal spearmen all up in front here. They're shielded. Let's get the spearmen up front. Let's move zombies back. Okay, I think the dire bats are good over here. We'll have them flank around. Have them flank around here. Hit some of their melee. I mean, some of their ranged units. That's fine. Where's the Reichsguard? Reichsguard over there. Let's keep skeletal warriors back here. Zombies, you can take the charge, I hope. Yeah, let's just keep zombies. If we can pin the Reichsguard in place with zombies, then I can turn, take him out. Vargulf, over here. Yeah, I'm hoping what I can do is I can pin the Reichsguard in place and then turn with something and take them out. Towards my Vargulf. Crypt ghouls. The Reichsguard are armored. Right? I think Reichsguard are armored. So let's not have the let's have the crypt ghouls up here. They'll be shielded by them. So towards there. Alright, I think that is good. So we'll hope to draw the Reichsguard in with the zombies, and then we can turn, or I can have Manfred do something. Oh wait, skeletal warriors. You know what, I think I want the Vargulf out a little bit further. And then we'll have those guys. Fellbats will come in and flank here. Vargulf, I think I will have go here and then in while my main line advances. That's the plan.
Hearken to my will. To the shadows. From the tombs.
Alright, skeletal spearmen are in position. Where is Manfred? Manfred's in position over there. Crypt ghouls. Yeah, crypt ghouls can hang out with the Vargulf over here. Bats can stay there for now. It looks like the only thing over there is Reichsguard. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try and bring the Fellbats around once the main line has engaged and take. There are the handgunners, and there are the crossbowmen. Okay. Manfred, Soul Leech, Hans, please. Everybody gets stuck in.
I serve me.
Where are you?
Slaughter them.
Let's get these guys in too. Alright, Manfred.
Empower me.
Invocation of Nehek onto. How's everybody doing? These guys. That'll hopefully bring them up. Go ahead and raise dead. I think I lost a unit of zombies. Not a big deal. Never mind. Let's not. Now this Reichsguard are really killing me. You guys need to come over here and take those guys out. The Lord is under attack. Well, yes, I hope he's under attack.
I have the greatest sword.
How's my Vargolf doing? Vargolf is fine. Bellbats are great. Doing great. Let's get the Vargolf in against these guys. Alright, looks like we've won this pretty handily. Pull those guys back. They're routing. They'll be fine.
Portals quail. I will move.
I'm gonna pull Manfred over here and help with the Reichsguard. Alright, Manfred, let's see what you can do. Go ahead and pull these guys back. Victory! Awesome. I'm not going to be able to catch the Reichsguard, so let's just end the battle here. Decisive victory. Awesome. Embark upon adventure. Good. Good, good, good. Man, those Reichsguard are tough. 93 kills with the Crypt Ghouls. Very nice, very nice. Okay, cool. So Manfred leveled up. Return captives, murder captives, dominate captives. I think I'm going to go ahead and dominate captives because that will let me regain a bit.
Dance macabre.
I will not betray you.
Follower gained, Mortal Informer. Magic item drop, chance plus 4%. And we've got the Gold Sigil Sword and the Necromancer Castle Drakenhof.
A
Wonderful.
hero has enrolled in your service, sire. Such operatives can solve problems that no amount of money or effort would otherwise.
I think I'm going to go ahead and give the Gold Sigil Sword to Manfred. And I'll level him up while I'm at it. Okay, so we've got the one that I wanted, which was Raised Dead. So we're going to go with the Hunger. And we will give him the Gold Sword. Great. Great. No, okay. I don't really want another Eat of the Zombies.
More mausoleums to defile.
Peter von Sinclair. So, Invocation of the Heck. Probably into Raised Dead. Wind of Death. Then that's the Vortex's Wind of Death. So that'll be good. The other option would be Dance of the Macabre, which gives him speed and melee attack. Be an interesting choice. But alright, I think I'm going to cut the video here. So I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I will continue my conquest of the other Vampire Counts factions and dominate the area.